The traits that define a grown mindset. Maturity is not about age. Many people believe that growing older automatically makes someone wiser and more responsible. But that's not always true. Some young people carry themselves with discipline and awareness, while some older people still struggle to control their emotions. So maturity is not about time. It's about mindset. It's about how you think, how you respond, and how you handle life when things don't go your way. A mature person doesn't need to say they are mature. It shows in their actions. One of the clearest signs of maturity is emotional control. A mature person still feels anger, frustration, and disappointment, but they don't let those emotions control their behavior. When something goes wrong, they don't react instantly. They pause and think before they respond. They understand that reacting quickly often leads to regret. So instead of reacting, they choose their response carefully. Another strong sign of maturity is responsibility. A mature person doesn't blame others for everything. They don't make excuses or play the victim. Instead, they take ownership of their actions and ask, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset gives them control over their life. Because when you take responsibility, you take power. Maturity also shows in how you handle conflict. Not every argument deserves your attention. A mature person knows when to stay silent and when to walk away. They understand that peace is more important than proving a point. They don't waste energy trying to win every disagreement. Sometimes walking away is the strongest move. Another important sign of maturity is how you handle relationships. A mature person doesn't chase people or beg for attention. They understand that real relationships are built on respect and effort. If someone wants to stay, they stay. If they want to leave, they let them go. There is no desperation, because maturity teaches you that the right people will choose you naturally. Patience is another key trait. In a fast world, people want instant results, but maturity teaches you to trust the process. A mature person understands that real growth takes time. They keep working, even when they don't see immediate results. They stay consistent and focused. Self-awareness is also important. A mature person reflects on their actions. They ask themselves, "What can I improve?" They are not afraid to face their weaknesses because they know that growth starts with awareness. Discipline is another strong sign. A mature person does what needs to be done, even when they don't feel like it. They don't rely on motivation. They stay committed to their goals. They choose long-term success over short-term comfort. Ego is another area where maturity shows. An immature person always wants to be right and takes everything personally, but a mature person controls their ego. They listen more and react less. They understand that not everything is about them. Letting go is also a powerful sign of maturity. Letting go of anger, grudges, and things you cannot control. Holding on to negativity only hurts you. A mature person understands that forgiveness is about freeing yourself. Consistency is another important trait. A mature person shows up every day, even when they don't feel motivated. They understand that success is built through small actions repeated over time. Setting boundaries is also a sign of maturity. A mature person knows how to say no. They protect their time and energy. They are not afraid to walk away from situations that don't respect their value. Handling criticism is part of maturity too. A mature person listens and learns. They take what is useful and ignore what is not. Being comfortable alone is another strong sign. A mature person doesn't depend on others to feel complete. They enjoy their own company. They use their time alone to reflect and grow. Communication also improves with maturity. A mature person speaks clearly and respectfully. They listen and try to understand others. Because real communication is about understanding, not winning. Gratitude is another key trait. A mature person appreciates what they have. They don't focus only on what they lack. This mindset brings peace. Accepting reality is also important. Life is not always fair. A mature person accepts it and focuses on what they can control. They move forward instead of complaining. Growth never stops. A mature person keeps learning and improving. They stay open-minded because there is always room to grow. Finally, one of the strongest signs of maturity is inner peace, the ability to stay calm even when life is difficult, the ability to remain steady when things don't go your way. Maturity is not about being perfect. It's about being aware and making better choices every day. So ask yourself, are you reacting or responding? Are you blaming or taking responsibility? Are you seeking validation or building self-worth? Because maturity is a journey, and every day you have a choice to stay the same or to grow.